While I was cleaning out the tower for all the scaffolding and such, I found out that I actually had missed a spot. So last time it wasn't really the actual final moments of the tower. This was the final block, except now I just noticed that there's another block that's missing. I'm gonna go fix that too. Okay, so this is actually the final block. And now the tower is done. Okay, so I had to fix a few things, and I'm gonna work on the inside and clean up the inside and light up the outside and just do various tedious things to make it like an actually functional building, because right now it kinda isn't. Now after we have done that, there's a ton of room to create other farms. So before we start working on the decorating and interior work, I think I'm gonna make an iron farm, because I kinda need an iron farm, and this would be a decent location, at least in my opinion. Maybe it isn't, but I can at least try it out. This is what the tower looks like on the map right now. It's a tiny bit sparse, but I think it looks good. I think it looks cool. I'm going to be expanding this a bit, but like, just the sheer scale of this tower is actually like really well represented in the map, because it's so giant, right? It doesn't really seem giant, mostly because of its shape, I guess. I don't know, maybe it seems giant to you, but like for me it seems like kind of a small build compared to how big it actually is. But when I look at it on the map, it's just like, wow, this is a giant building, right? This is a big building. But yeah, I hope my audio sounds a bit better right now than it did before, and I think it's something to do with like OBS encoding or something. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna keep working on it until it sounds like actually decent. So I hope it sounds good now. But if it doesn't, I'm just gonna be sad and have to work on it more. I've been having some problems with emeralds because I have to use my farms, which are completely manual every time I want some. But now I found out that fishermen actually buy raw cod, and they have infinite amounts of raw cod. Like, we have so much raw cod they don't even know what to do with, right? So we have now a reliable source of emeralds, because we can just sell them to fishermen. So what I want to do is I want to kind of set up like a core of fishermen, right? And like do like preliminary villager trading, breeding. It's not going to be like a full villager trader or anything. I'm not going to like do any advanced stuff. I just want a bunch of fishermen so I can just sell them my raw cod and just get like an immense amount of emeralds and never have to worry about emeralds again, because I really need to just get as many emeralds as I can, because I need to use them for my armor basically. And we have the armor smith, so we don't really have to worry about the armor. It's just emeralds that are a problem, except now that we know that we can just give fishermen raw cod, emeralds will be fine forever and it'll be good. So yeah, now we have that sorted out, I guess, which is really cool, and we don't have to worry about them anymore, like ever. Emeralds are just established now. I haven't cleaned everything up properly yet, but I thought, hey, I'm gonna make an iron farm. Now, there's gonna be a difficulty of how I'm going to get up here, which is probably just going to be with like water streams or scaffolding, I'm not quite sure yet. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be the iron column farm here. I just have to put the zombie and the villagers in here, and then it's going to be ready. Then I have to clean this up more, like a lot more, but that's for the future. Right now I just want to get the iron farm functional, because I kinda want an iron farm. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this and I'm gonna keep you updated. I forgot to mention that this will double as a villager trading thing, because there are going to be fishermen here, so I can just bring the raw cod from the bottom of this building up to this top, probably through a water stream with soul sand in the future, even though right now we kinda have to settle for like scaffolding. But yeah, so we can just give these villagers the raw code, and then we can just get the emeralds. And this is not going to be the most convenient way to do it, and this is going to be super temporary. I'm probably gonna use it like a few times and then like make an actual fisherman thing somewhere. But like, I think it's good enough to just like start off with. Like, this might just be like me just making things inconvenient for myself, if like the aim for making them convenient. But I want an iron farm in this building anyway, and building it with like the fisherman is just going to like double as useful, I guess. I forgot to record the entire process that it took to bring the villagers from this pit and move them into a tower into the iron farm that's going to be their new prison. So the first thing I did was build this monstrosity that looks awful because I didn't like measure it, and I was just like building it freeform, which worked out, but it just doesn't look good, which doesn't really matter because it's going to be taken down soon anyway. It immediately appears that we have a problem because iron columns are able to spawn at the top of the tower, which, oh no, this is bad. This is actually bad. I did not think of this. Why am I like this? There has to be a solution for this. I hope there's a solution for this. I just need to fix this. Maybe it's broken, maybe I can't fix it, but like I have to try, I guess. I don't want this to be the fate of the iron farm. I also have to fix up the tower itself because there's a lot of like these square things. I don't know how to explain them, but they look bad and I want to fix them. There are other things I want to fix. So I have to do a lot of fixing here too, which is I don't like that I have to do the fixing, but it's something that has to be done to make it look nice. So this is the iron farm itself. Now we have all of the villager cells filled. We have 3 villagers over there, we have 3 villagers here. Somehow they're not taking their new professions, so I might be confused on the villager trading mechanics. That's fine. So it's already broken because there's an iron column at the top of the tower, which I'm gonna fix later. But yeah, basically this should work once we put the zombie in and start producing a lot of iron columns, if we can fix that issue. But yeah, getting them here was actually quite a problem because they kept falling down. Like, I think 3 fell down when I was building this first thing and then just died. But yeah, the second cell didn't have any of those problems because I kind of figured out a way to like safely get them here. But yeah, that was an issue because I also did it in the most stupid way possible. But we shouldn't talk about that. That's not something I'm gonna talk about because it's just embarrassing at this point. But yeah, it technically works, but we need the zombie and we need to fix the issue of them spawning at the top because iron column shouldn't spawn at the top of the tower. Oh no. But yeah, I mean, I think that's fixed in a new thing, new update, maybe. Like 1.16 might just fix this iron farm because then I can just put like slabs or something on top of the thing and then it might be fixed. But like, I need to figure something out. I converted my villager pit into basically a fisherman pit, so I should have like enough of a supply of fishermen to just get like my raw cod turned into emeralds. So that's what I'm like looking for, and that's going to fund all of my armor and tools basically. So the villagers are repopulating themselves, and what I've done is I put all my fish in these barrels, so I have really easy access. So I can just take the fish and look at the villager. Hey, do you have to trade any? You do. I hit this villager before, so it's expensive, but that doesn't really matter. It's not really about the value I get, it's about the amount of trades I can do. I mean, at least right now, I just kind of need emeralds. Okay, you don't have the trade that I want, but now you do, probably, most likely. You don't either, but now you probably also do. I don't have any more emeralds. Yeah, so you got the trade I want, so I can just trade, and go back to you. Hey, now I have the emeralds. I can train you up. Let's see if you get the trade I need. And then I just repeat this process basically until I have all of these villagers at a point where I can just sell them cod, and then I can get emeralds, and then I can just be like self-sufficient when it comes to like armor and tools and stuff, because I need emeralds to get those. And I also end up with some cooked cod as like a side effect, which is nice. I don't really need it, but it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. So this is my villager trading grind, which I'm doing right now, and it's pretty nice. I don't mind doing this, even though it takes a bunch of time. So now I just have a bunch of emeralds, and I'm starting to take down these farms here because they're not necessary anymore. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. I took down the farms that we don't need anymore. I'm eventually going to make a villager-powered wheat farm and a normal sugarcane farm. But yeah, right now we don't need any of these right here, and they're manual, so I don't want to have them around for a long time anyway. So we can take down the maps and see how they look like right now. So this goes here. How is this updated? I think so. And this, yeah, like this. So this is what the maps look like right now. I think, maybe. That's weird. That shouldn't be. That's kind of odd that that's that way. But it doesn't really matter. Actually, let's see. Let's follow this through and see how that line works. So yeah, it turns out that I had misaligned my maps, which is quite a shock actually, because I thought I didn't. I mean, it should have been obvious in hindsight, but yeah. So this is wrong, I think, maybe. There's some element of something being wrong. I don't know exactly what's wrong, I just know that something is right. So I have to figure out how that works. Now it should be roughly correct, I think. Except I have to get something to fit in here, and then I have to get the right map for here. But yeah, it's just kind of dumb. I mean, maps are hard, and aligning maps is really hard too, so it's understandable that I would have gotten them wrong. It's just kind of dumb, the like severity that I got them wrong by, I guess. Also, there's this one that I don't really know where it goes, but that's for future me to figure out. Because if there's nothing important in a square, then does it really matter if it's in the right place? I guess I just want it to be accurate when by the time when I build something in it. Now the map should at least be adjacent to being correct. I don't know what these tiny brown spots are. I think they might be boats. I have no idea what they are. But yeah, I think the map is now somewhat correct, I would say. And yeah, it makes more sense now. It's less aesthetic, definitely. The composition is less inspired, I guess. But it's right, and I guess that's what ultimately matters in this specific context. So I fixed up the tower, so the only thing left to do is making it spawn-proof. Now, I originally wanted to make it spawn-proof by just lighting it up and stuff. However, given that we have now the iron column problem, I'm going to use string and cover the entire tower with string. So now we need a string farm. Now, if you watch the first series of the Let's Play, you know that we have a 4 spider spawner location, and we failed at making that into a successful farm because we tried to make it into an XP farm. Now that's completely pointless because you already have the best XP farm in the game, or at least tied for the best, because an Enderman farm can be as good, but that doesn't really matter. We have a really good XP, I guess a zombie pigman farm is better, I don't know though. And we have one of the best XP farms in the game, so that means that we don't really need another XP farm. So that means that instead of trying to make the spider spawners into some XP farm thing, we can just make them into a drops farm, which means that's gonna be way easier to make, and we don't have to worry about any of the mechanics that made it not work before. So we can just make a working XP farm, and that's gonna be good. Or not an XP farm, string farm. So yeah, I'm gonna go over into that location and start building that once you have enough campfires, because that's going to be our killing mechanism. Because getting magma blocks is kinda hard, just from the ocean, so you don't wanna just go out and try to search for magma blocks. So I'm just gonna use the campfires, and the easiest way to get them is by trading. We have reached the Sky Horizon's base, because this is where the spiders are, so I'm just going to go into the spider area and try to set up a farm so we can get string. And we're off to the spider farm, or well, my broken spider farm that I'm gonna fix up and make into a working spider farm. Now, collecting the drops will probably be a manual process, because I don't really have a way to automate it without competitors, and I can't get into the nether yet, so that's something that's gonna have to happen later. But yeah, what matters is that we get the string, because we need a ton of string, and this is by far the easiest way to get it. So I'm just gonna chill here and just farm up some string and set up the killing mechanism and just probably maybe fix it up a bit. Who knows? It doesn't really matter though. I just need string. I completely forgot how the campfires give off a lot of light. So now we're just left with a bunch of campfires, because I thought this would be a good idea. So what we still need to do is we still need to scour the oceans for magma blocks and then just get a ton of magma blocks. But that's kinda annoying. And it's just me being kinda dumb, but it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just gonna go get some magma blocks and grind for those instead of just using campfires, which would have been a ton easier. We can still use them for future farms, just not overworld mob spawner farms. This is the worst way to die. I fell into a lava pool, and then it covered itself up with obsidian because it was underwater, and I don't know where I am, I don't know where I'm, I don't know anything, and I think I might lose everything here. I'm not sure. There's might be hope. No, there's no hope. Oh, that sucks. I guess that's how I lose everything. It doesn't really matter that much. I can just go to my garden farm and get some XP. But it fucking sucks. What did I lose now, practically? Well, I lost my armor, I lost my tools, I lost my weapon. I can get all of those things back with just a bit of trading and garden farming and XP getting, and so on, but it's fucking annoying. It's so dumb too. I just fell into the lava pool, right, and then it just kept getting covered with layers of obsidian, right, because it was underwater, and I shouldn't have been able to fall into it, right? The obsidian, the lava that I fell into, should have turned into obsidian before I fell into it. Because I don't know how that happened. I literally don't know how that happened. That was just awful. That's not how it should work. Yeah, I lost a bunch of magma blocks too that I was mining when that happened. So yeah, I guess it's a rebuilding time. I'm so thankful that all of my equipment is renewable. So I'm just in my old base right now. It's nighttime too. Yeah, so this is just where I used to live in Sky Horizons. Most of these chests are empty because I've relocated most of the stuff over to my new base. So there's just like empty, just mostly with just like some minor things full. Doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, this is I guess this is I died. Oh no. I'm gonna do the thing that the real YouTubers do when they talk into the camera, like, oh, I'm fancy. It's like I have a cameraman, right? Oh, my Minecraft character is like a real person. This is like I'm a real person. But yeah, anyway, I think this is going to be the end of the episode. Now, I know this is like the least eventful episode. I didn't really accomplish anything here. And yeah, I'm kind of sorry for that. Like, I wish I had accomplished things, I wish I got things done. But I also know that the rebuild will take just a while, right? And then that'll be annoying and sometimes you just don't get things done, Sometimes things don't get done. Just don't get done. And I think this episode is one of those times. Now, there's another reason why I'm ending it here. I want the next episode to be in the Nether update and me doing all of the content. I mean, it's not gonna be like all of the content. I'm just gonna like beat the Ender Dragon, get some beacons going, stuff like that. So I need to do the iron farm. I need to go do the Nether stuff. I just need to do stuff, right? So it's just like I don't feel like I can like create a better narrative if I keep going. So this is just gonna be the end. This is just gonna be how this episode went. And yeah, again, I'm sorry. This isn't that much content. Like, I didn't get much done, but yeah, I just died, and I just want to go and like sulk for a while and just be like, oh, I died. I'm so sad because I died. I'm a baby. I'm sad when I die in games. So yeah, yeah. So that's just it. That's the episode.